And now former President Uhuru Kenyatta is tonight setting the record straight regarding the number of firearms in the family's possession. Uhuru says that his two sons own 3 guns each, contrary to a government claim that his family members have 23 guns in their possession. Uhuru claims there was a ploy to plant drugs and guns in his son's home. In an extraordinary audience with media editors in Nairobi, Uhuru delved into a wide range of issues that included a solemn advisory to his successor, President William Ruto. Kenyatta had just 3 words: power is fleeting.
In a candid session with media editors, retired President Uhuru Kenyatta said he was enraged by last Friday's raid on his son's home in Karen. The former president has clarified that his 2 sons own 6 firearms between them. The first son has 2 pistols and a rifle for sport hunting, and the second son has 2 rifles and a pistol, while the daughter does not own any guns. All the 6 guns, he says, were legitimately acquired after he left office, and the son's state-provided security could not be extended. Uhuru further says he believes the raid was meant to act as a conduit for the planting of guns and drugs in his son's home. In last Friday's drama, Uhuru says he was in the vicinity and received a distress call from his son that a vehicle with a foreign number plate and some individuals were at his gate and wanted to ransack his son's home. The vehicle's Sudanese registration number raised suspicions as to the intention of the occupants of the vehicle. Uhuru says the occupants of the vehicle did not have a search warrant and instead they had verbal instructions. Uhuru says as a parent, he was extremely angry, hurt, pained and upset that his child was under attack. He also says the propaganda surrounding the guns saga is a diversion and that he is a scapegoat for the administration as it digresses from the real issues in the country. Uhuru says none of his sons has so far been formally asked to surrender the guns. They are only reading about it in the media. His frustration extends beyond his sons to his mother. After the government withdrew all security from his mother's 2 homes, he has been forced to share his security with his mother in addition to hiring a private firm. Mama Ngina had a total of 30 officers, including a chief inspector of police, guarding her homes in Nairobi and Ishaweri. 22 were withdrawn in the first recall, leaving her with just 8 who have since been recalled and now leaving her without any state protection. Uhuru says the withdrawal of Mama Ngina's security is absurd since she has enjoyed state protection since 1963 by virtue of her being the country's first lady and even after Jomo Kenyatta's death. He also claims that his family's business has been unfairly targeted by the government in what he says is breach of procurement rules. Uhuru further claims that he has received reliable information that the government is planning to stage manage attacks on senior government officials and blame it on him. He also refutes claims that he is involved in the anti-government protests, stating that he is puzzled by those claims while expressing shock at what he says is betrayal from those he had mentored. Uhuru says despite receiving his monthly pension and all-round security, some of his staff are yet to receive their contracts. Uhuru and Ruto have been at loggerheads since 2018 after Kenyatta's handshake with then-rival Odinga. On whether a truce with his successor was possible, he says, and I quote, "I can't invite myself to talks with him, but if he reaches out to me, he is my president. I went to Moi and Kibaki regularly to seek advice. My advice to Ruto is power is fleeting and temporary. Do the best for the country. It is your work to run the country, not mine, even if I did not support you." End of quote. Uhuru says he did his best and handed over when his term ended. And he says he only wants to see a united Kenya. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Thank you.